What's going on, everybody? It's been a minute since I've been live. How's everyone doing out there? Welcome. I am Matt. I am the owner of Honor Your Health out here in Pennsylvania. I hope everyone is doing well. Today I'm talking about victimhood because it's probably one of my favorite topics to talk about because I'm tired of people playing victim to themselves, right? Um, where do I begin? Victimhood. So, do you ever think to yourself like a lot of negative thoughts, or somebody gives you an opportunity and you think you're better than the opportunity, or trying to think, you sabotage yourself often because you don't think you deserve something, you feel like you're unworthy, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to tell you what I wish someone told me back in my earlier years, which is it's all on you. And I completely believe that that's true. Even though I think that obviously family can put that on you, friends, whatever, like your past experiences can absolutely cause you to be more of a victim. The way I don't think people understand this fact. Your thoughts literally dictate your reality. So if you're thinking a lot of negative thoughts, and if you can name more negative things that are happening to you than more positive things that are happening for you, you're probably really negative. And I don't know about you, but I don't like being around negative people. They drain my energy. They are exhausting. And I'm not really attracted to that, right? When you're a negative person, you usually bring in more negative energy, and you usually have a lot of negative people around you that feed off on that. And then you get very sensitive when someone calls you out, or you get very defensive when someone calls you out on your shit because you're so used to being coddled for your victimhood or for your negative attitude that you need a wake-up call. So this is your wake-up call, because I am exhausted by seeing it. Not like I'm not physically exhausted. It's just like exhausting to watch people be victims of their own thoughts and their own reality. I have clients, I have friends, I have people in my life that they go, how did you get there, but I'm still here? And I said, sacrifice. It took a lot of sacrifice. It took a lot of picking myself up by the bootstraps, getting over myself, changing my mentality, and going, you know what? I know this works, so I'm going to do it, right? Like, I'm going to be real with you. I work on detoxing, and I work on supporting, and I give people supplements and, all that stuff. And a lot of people complain to me, and they're like, I don't know how you do it, but I can't take this many pills. They're so big. They're so this. Guess how much I care? I don't. The answer is I don't care, because you want the truth. The truth is we are all so weak, mentally weak, that it's not even funny anymore. We are all mentally in a place where we don't even know how to tie our shoes, because we're like, oh, someone did that for me. I need someone to do that for me. No. I don't think people understand how much they could change their life if they would just change their thoughts. How much and a lot of people too, they anticipate feeling badly, right? Like they wake up expecting to feel bad. I wake up expecting to feel good, right? Again, these are all choices, okay? A mentor of mine told me a long time ago, and it's still a big thing, which is two things, whether you can or can't is up to you. And then the next one is you choose happiness or you choose misery. So if you want to wake up every day miserable, that's your choice, right? You make a choice to feel miserable. You make a choice to be depressed. You make a choice to do that. What's up, Bruno? You make that choice. No one makes the choice to be depressed. Obviously, if you're eating a bunch of shit and you're eating cupcakes and drinking a lot of alcohol, don't be surprised when you feel depressed, because that's what food does to the gut and to the brain. However, if you are thinking a lot of negative thoughts, you're going to bed negative, if you have a partner and you guys get in a fight and you go to sleep negative and you're angry before you go to bed, you will be angry the next day. Period. End of story. This comes from a mindset shift. Being a victim, you need to change your mindset. If you find yourself negative, you need to look at yourself in the mirror. You need to look at why that is. Some of it could be you have no boundaries, so you're letting all of these people tell you how to feel. You have no boundaries, so you are being basically dictated to, and you don't even know it, right? I used to have terrible boundaries. I used to be afraid to say to people, no, I don't want to do that, because I was a people pleaser. When you own and begin to own who the hell you are, a lot of this shit becomes easy. The problem is that no one taught you guys how to have boundaries. So therefore, you don't know how to say no. You don't know how to say, I'm actually going to stop watching this person, or I'm actually going to stop working with this person because you know what? Right now, anyway, not to say like I'm done, because I think when you say like I'm never going to, it comes back to bite you in the ass, because then when you do, you're kind of like, oh shoot, like I should have maybe said never, because it always comes back to be like, no, I never said never. I just said right now you need a break, right? The word is called boundaries. And the reason why you all feel like victims is because you have no boundaries, and therefore you let other people's negative shit attach to you, and then you feel like crap because you don't know how to say, nope, that doesn't work for me. And another reason why people are victims, and I'm just calling it all out because I'm over it, I'm tired of it, is because we are enabling bad behavior, right? I am so tired of people being enablers. We have weak men, we have weak people in our world, okay? And this is just me being honest, like I've seen it every day. Women are killing it. And the reason why they're killing it is because the men behind them, and I'm not saying all, right? I'm not generalizing this, but most of the men that I see are weak. And that's why most women are like, I see their stress levels and their cortisol and everything is so aggressively high. And it's because they're doing all the work because the men aren't standing up. And it's because men are being victims because they're weak. Again, this isn't me like being mean. It's being honest, guys. I think that we like get into this trap of like being real and being honest because we're afraid to hurt people's feelings. At this point, I'm not here to hurt anyone's feelings. I'm here to be honest. And I think honesty is the best policy. And sometimes does it hurt to be honest and hear the truth? 100%. 100%. But what is not being honest getting you? What is you being enabled and you just say, like literally, I have clients who could name more negative stuff going on in their life than they can positive. That to me says, and when they're like, I have so many negative people in my life, I'm like, well, I want you to tell me a couple positive things, and they can't name anything, and then they can name 18 negative ones. I'm like, there's your issue. You are negative, so you bring negative into you, right? Like, I'm not a negative person. I'm optimistic. I'm always optimistic. Yeah, sure. I have days where I'm like, ooh, today was a little bit tougher than the norm or whatever. We all have days like that, right? I'm not saying to be like positive all the time. Like that's not possible, right? What I'm saying is check your attitude, because no one wants to be around negative people. No one wants to be around people who are like, who just aren't dealing with their own life and their own crap. You've got to deal with your shit first before you can expect other people to deal with theirs, right? It's so like, and I see it all the time. And it's this idea that I deserve XYZ. No, you don't. You got to put the work in, you guys. You've got to put the work in. People that get successful, it doesn't happen overnight, right? One thing that can happen overnight is you can change your mind from being negative to positive. And when you just make that little switch, your confidence goes through the roof, right? Something I will tell you to do, and you can choose to do it or not do it. If you're in a miserable state, or you're in self-loathing, or you're being a victim to yourself or to your life, is every day you either talk it out or you write it down. 5 positive things that have happened to you, or 5 positive things that you're looking forward to, or people don't even realize waking up is a gift. Like that is a gift for you. And you are so blinded by all of your negative crap because you're like, oh, this person did this to me. Get over it. Get over it. What are you hurt? Like, you're literally just giving up your power to someone because you feel like they aren't seeing you. This whole like being seen crap, we've got to stop. We've got to stop. Because all that is like, woe is me. No one's seeing me. No one's hearing me. How about you just focus on being secure in yourself? Then you don't need to be seen by people. Okay? Like this whole being seen thing is like so extra to me. It's so aggressive. Get over yourself. This is like your wake up call of wake up calls because it's exhausting when you are, and I'm not trying to be rude, I'm being real. There's a difference. I'm not being mean. I'm being a kick in the butt because you need a big, swift kick in the ass. Okay? Y'all are too sensitive. You need to get out of your own way. If you don't like your life right now, you need to change something about yourself. You need to change. No one else is going to do it but you. Okay? You are making money, you have a crappy mindset around money. You are in a relationship, you have a crappy mindset around relationships. You aren't attracting what you want, you have a crappy law of attraction, you have a crappy mentality about attracting the right people into your life. It's all you. You just don't want to do the work. And no one's telling you the real crap, which is you're the problem. And it's your responsibility. Okay? I can't force you to take supplements. I can't force you to drink water. I can't force you to eat healthy. I can guide you and I can facilitate that conversation. I can facilitate how to help you. If you don't do what you're told, you're not going to see a result. Period. Like people who see results, they're consistent. People who see results aren't victims. People who see results follow through. They show up. If you don't show up, what do you expect is going to happen? Nothing. Nothing. So that's my kick in the butt for you. I hope you have a great day. Bye.